Infiltrating the cult. The characters aren't required to pose as cult initiates to complete this adventure, but they may wish to do so to avoid battling numerous cultists at once. Characters posing as cultists must wear the silver masks and black robes at all times, or the temple's cultists attack them. Now, those were supplied by Queen Yolanda. A character posing as a cultist must make a difficulty 10 charisma deception check each time a cultist might find them suspicious. If any character fails this check, the cultists in the area attack all the characters, assuming they're frauds. Cultists who believe the characters are initiates freely share the following information. The Primordial Alliance is a union of elemental cults, as described in the Alliance section. The Alliance is led by a woman named Useldra Vox, a human devotee of Climbia, the Prince of Magma. Vox recently developed terrifying elemental abilities, but the cultists know no further details. The cultists helped excavate a chamber called the Primordial Nexus. Vox is working in the Nexus to call forth an army of elemental minions. To enter the Nexus, a creature must place an elemental key in the keyhole on the southern end of the high altar. Only the cult key leaders carry these keys. Vox is a ruthless leader. Last week, she executed a cultist named Worth for daring to suggest Vox's plan might not work. When Vox's work is done, the cultists will lead the elemental army on a rampage through Flanace. So, also, we now learn about the temple's features, and it calls out details about the ceilings, the cultists themselves, the doors, the light, the rubble, the stone construction, and the windows, right? So, one of the things that's really fascinating about these free adventures that we're getting from Hasbro is it is very direct on how a dungeon master should be constructing these adventures, right? These adventures are constructed from a clear the characters, the locations, the entities, that's the non-player characters, the artifacts, and the relationships between all of those different areas. And so at this point, it then continues on to talk about temple locations, right? Locations within the temple that the player characters should be aware of.